It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Where we'll see a couple of teams who joined the league in 1950.
It's the Browns and the Niners on Thursday night.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Back to throw. Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. 7 yards there and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, young man out of Wisconsin.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Bauer into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Purdy. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. The 49ers have Richie James back deep. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Wiggles free. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 13 carries, 67 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Bauer. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Open man, that's Tillman. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. This a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Bauer. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Bauer. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. You look at this Browns defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing to start the drive. Bauer. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Bauer. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Leonard Floyd racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted first and goal at the 5-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 4. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 10-7 our score after one, right here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Purdy off the play fake. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
A give running right is Chubb. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Off-play action. Bauer. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way. And this one is incomplete. Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Well, the home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
First carry for James Conner, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. This is McCaffrey on the give. Down to about the 37.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners are able to move back in front. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Operating from the gun, Bauer. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Got a man. That's Ayuk.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Purdy.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Fights through, and now a crease. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Purdy looking to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try the middle with Garindo. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Purdy.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Blankenship out for the point after.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Back to throw. Purdy.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Purdy from the gun. That's complete to Pearsall. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here's Guerrero.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Isaac Guerrero as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Good matchups all up and down the schedule there. We'll highlight the one in Cincinnati. A big test coming up for the Bengals as they'll take on the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And then finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Indianapolis Colts and the Arizona Cardinals. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab, and that's been the story of his season thus far as you take a look at the NFL's current leaders in touchdown receptions.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Operating from the gun, Purdy.
That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 41-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down.
Purdy on the sneak.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
It seems like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
The tackle made back in his own 49.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Bauer, complete outright to Kurz. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Bauer.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Always got some breathing room. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Here's Guerrero on first down.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Purdy. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Purdy. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Bauer. And that went to the right side and incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Down the left sideline.
And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play there on the catch and run. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
Back to throw now on first down.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Handoff here, Guerrero.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Bauer. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this down to the 32.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run behind center with Connor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Another run, this time McCaffrey.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Browns' 20-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done?
Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
And the Niners have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
And the Browns getting set to go.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. He can't get him down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Bauer. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun,
Bauer right back to Njoku.
and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Off-play action. Bauer.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So now the Browns down 28-24. A minute 52 to play. Back to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Gets this over the middle to Tillman.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Able to find Tillman. He's got it. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That's complete right around the 8. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. This is caught.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they can't get that last throw off. Good job by that defense to get in there for the sack to seal it.
And for fans watching the game, a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think, partner? Not even able to get off one last throw to see how it would have turned out. Instead, pass rush got to him and ended it that way.
So for San Francisco, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.